Hi, it's Chris. And I wanted to share something that we discussed in our sales mastery class earlier this week. The focus is on clarity and transparency during your sales calls. And it starts at the very beginning with what we call at Sandler in Upfront Contract. Now, an Upfront Contract has 5 key elements that the salesperson walks through with the prospect together to help ensure alignment along the way. Now, those elements are the purpose of the meeting, how long the meeting will take, the salesperson's agenda, the prospect's agenda, and the expected outcomes of that meeting. Now, one way to help to ensure that you're talking about the items that matter the most to the prospect is to add something at the very end of your upfront contract. And it might sound like this. Tom, before we dive in, let's say we're at the end of our meeting today and everything went really well. What do you guess would be your biggest concern if we both agreed at the end of our meeting that it made sense to take next steps to work together? Now, whatever the prospect says, you now know is an important, very important detail to cover during your meeting. For example, if the prospect says, well, my biggest concern will probably be that your price might be higher than I'm willing to pay. So you could say, obviously, thanks for sharing. So during our meeting today, it will be very important for us to really take a close look at how you're handling your testing and safety requirements in your current facility and the direct costs associated with that, so it becomes very clear whether or not you need to invest in a totally new process or keep things running as they are. Fair? Now again, the goal is to add transparency and clarity for you and the prospect. Until next time, good selling.